Paul Cunningham, I'm 21, I stay up in Darnley. I came to Galgale after completing my apprenticeship in mechanics. I wanted something new. I heard about this, doing woodwork and that sort of stuff, so I gave it a go. And I've been here almost a year now. Been in care since I was 1, so I was in there for 15 years. Got off my supervision order just after I turned 16, moved into my own house, and it was one of them. I didn't really have as much support as I do now, so I was like getting into gang fighting, walking about with like knives and getting into trouble.
How do you think projects like Galgale can leave a positive impact on communities?
Well, everybody's been from the same sort of backgrounds, through drink, drugs, abuse. Some ways I've experienced it in different ways, but everybody can relate to it at the end of the day.
Would you say it helps improve mental health?
Yes. It's one of them if you like suffer with depression and things. Coming here, 10 minutes of being in here, you'll be buzzing. Nothing compares to here. Just everybody works together.
When we went in, like, everyone was so friendly. It wasn't like anyone was different from anyone else. Like, everyone was just as equal as everyone else. But that person could have a mental illness and they would only see them for the talent in that thing they've done.
We decided to take these issues that concern us even higher and question First Minister Nicola Sturgeon.
Oh, she's up for debate. Very important woman, but remember. So?
We're going to crack that, see if it's an act, we're going to try and crack it.
The documentary on poverty and living.
Firstly, we've got to kind of get away from this idea that people who live in poverty are somehow, you know, not as good as people who don't. You know, people who live in poverty, by and large, you know, there'll be exceptions to this in every country, but by and large, it's not the fault of the person living in poverty. They'll be trapped in situations that they're not able to break out of.
Why is 16 to 18-year-olds getting a lower age when they're doing the exact same job as like a 26-year-old? Why are we getting paid less for something we're doing?
Exactly. There's no good reason for it, really. You're getting that because that's what the government has decided to set the rate at, and that's what they've made the law. But you're right, it's a bit like, you know, it's no longer acceptable for a man to be paid more than a woman for doing the same job. So it shouldn't really be acceptable for a 16-year-old to be paid less for doing the same job than somebody older than them.
And how would you feel, like, being a young person growing up in Govan and having to see your family and friends experience, like, sanctions and food banks?
I hate sanctions, I hate food banks. One of the reasons I campaigned for independence in the referendum was because I didn't want Westminster to decide our social security system. I wanted us to do that here. People in poverty and on benefits have been treated almost like they're criminals by the Tory government, and that's wrong.
What is being done to support those dealing with mental health issues? Like many young people might be supporting parents who have mental health issues, and then the stress from that can also lead to the children themselves having mental health issues also. About a month ago, I announced that we were going to invest a lot of extra money trying to make sure that there was access to treatments, because lots and lots more people are coming forward for mental health treatment.
Well, I think that's a good idea, because my mum had a mental breakdown and was in hospital for 3 days, and it affected me and my brother.
Right, so is she getting help from the doctor or anything?
No, she was on waiting list for things, but she's not heard it back.
Right. Okay, well we can take your details and see if I can help with any of these things.
We raised issues and she said she'll try and help us with them, so I think that's a good thing.
Even if it was something where she wouldn't really have much power over it, she wasn't like saying, oh, this has nothing to do with me. Like, she was saying what she would want to do to improve it.
She took down mine, Laura's and Ryan's details, which I didn't think she would do, so I'm starting to beginning to like her. Told you. Shut your faces.
The Winter Night Shelter in Glasgow gives refuge to those suffering the worst effects of poverty. The most challenging interview for me was probably the homeless shelter. Even when we were getting asked who wants to do it, it was like, oh, do I really want to do that? Because you didn't know what you were letting yourself in for until you were in it.
It was like when I first walked in, it was not what I was expecting. Like, I was expecting to be a lot better. Obviously, walking in, it was just 40 mattresses on the floor with a pillow, a sleeping bag and a sheet, and it hits you.
But we watched CCTV And if there's an incident, we can see how many people are coming. There's a person maybe approaching just now. If there's maybe 3, 4 or 5 people start approaching at one time, Mark can actually use the radio.
Is it first come, first serve? Like, see more than 40 people, why not?
Effectively, we've had on 7, 8 occasions now we've had over 40 people.
You see, where's like the last bed, then you have to tell them.
That's it. We've got to draw a line somewhere, because one, to protect our own staff, and one, to protect the clientele who are in here.
Is there anything you need out of your bag in terms of medication? No. Right, okay, that's fine.
Obviously, they're on drugs and they obviously have a hard life and stuff, so say if they fall asleep, say if they're having a seriously bad nightmare, they're also to the point that their body's reacting to it, or they sleepwalk or something, how do you deal with that?
We will literally sit close by them. If you imagine somebody sleeping rough, streets of Glasgow, how can you close your eyes? Because you don't know who's going to tap your shoulder, try and mug you, rob you. Fortunately, violence against them, and that happens. People walk along, kick them. In here they're safe.
Anything else in your pockets, Jamie? Get a scan out of as quick as we can.
Can you tell us a bit about yourself and why you need to use the shelter?
My name's Jamie Roger. I'm 24 years of age. I've ended up homeless for the past 3 years, and I've been using a couple of the night shelters through the 3 years that I've been homeless. You've got your staff here who you can talk to at any time, and it's anything that's on your mind, you can speak to them.
How you doing? You okay? Okay. Good.
They're quite happy to listen to you. Make sure you've got your bed sorted for the night, your food, got something in your belly. Good people.
In the future, do you, let's say 10 years or something now, do you still want to be living in this lifestyle?
No. I plan to have my own house, have a job. I've got a wee boy, so I hope to have him with me as well. So, hope it gets better than worse.
Who can come?
People from all different backgrounds. We've got EU nationals, we've got people from Glasgow, we've got lots of women and attending this year at the night shelter, probably more than we have in the past few years. Every night is very different depending on who you've got coming through the doors, and they have some of the guys have got so many complex needs, from addictions, mental health issues and just emotional. They've found themselves in a situation where they don't have a bed for the night. It can be very scary.
I'm from a small town outside Glasgow, Balloch, Loch Lomond, and I was brought up around about kind of drugs and alcohol. The first night I was in Glasgow sleeping, it was Buchanan bus station I slept at. No sleeping bag or anything like that, and I'm still feeling it just now, just the coldness inside.
At the start, obviously, when he was obviously he was a dad dead young and stuff, and he get engaged in that dead young, but he was an apprentice joiner and then a chef. They're really good paid jobs, and you wouldn't think that anybody in the professions would end up where he is.
I almost felt as if I shouldn't have been there, I shouldn't be watching them, because it's they're just there, they didn't come for people to watch them, and everybody had their own thing to do. But then it was kind of interesting to see how their lives are so different.
It just goes to show it's no stereotypical people that you would think are homeless. It's anybody from any background can be homeless.
I just think the whole thing in general just makes you think how lucky you are, and that you have a family and friends.
We don't know what's going through the mind of someone who has nothing to hide behind, nowhere to sleep and nothing to eat, or living on the bare necessities. It's really time we start to see what's going on just outside in our streets. Poverty, animosity, relentless to change, narrow-minded views on those who didn't choose the way they lived, situation changes causing bad circumstances and people losing wages, postcode divisions causing major collisions and driving the young to prisons. Crime rates have skyrocketed and police funding is being cut, wages are going down and prices are going up, and we wonder why some people just give up. Poverty is an issue that needs more recognition. Nothing good can come from these class divisions.